The opinions expressed by the host and guest on this program are solely their own and do not represent the views or opinions of Blind United. We strive to provide diverse perspectives and discussions on our platform, but the opinions expressed should be understood as personal viewpoints and not reflective of Blind United as an organization.
Let's get ready to rumble! Y'all ready for this?
Well, good Monday morning to everyone, and welcome to yet another edition of Coffee Time with Blind United. I keep saying another edition, right? Yet another edition. Sometimes I'm amazed that we're still doing this, and it's doing what it's due, you know. So, but anyway, it's a great Monday morning. I got Brittany with me this morning. Good morning, Britt.
Good morning.
I got Miss Monica done slid up in here with us today.
Finally, good morning.
And then we have Miss Carol with us. Good morning, Carol.
Good morning, everyone.
All right. And then my brother Pedro.
Yo, damn, Ed, he doesn't sound too excited now.
I know. Boo, Pedro.
Good morning, guys. Good morning.
My bad. I apologize.
But you didn't sound very happy either, Pedro. So you didn't sound very happy either. Good morning, guys. Like you just barely woke up.
Hey, the Ravens won. Be nice. Be nice.
Oh, he's not a Raider fan.
I'm not a Ravens fan.
He's not a Raider fan.
He's a Cowgirl fan, so
Exactly.
They're trying to beat up on the team.
I'm not a fan. No, sir.
Guys, comment in the bottom. Let us know your favorite team. Let us know your team.
Yeah. Let us know what's your favorite team. So anyway,
talk about NFL guys.
Excuse me. So anyway, let's
updates. Carol. Well, let Ed do his intro.
Yeah. Let's get this stuff out the way right quick.
And we'll talk about the Cowboys after.
Yeah, Cowgirls. We don't.
Well, before we go, that's what Pedro's going to be for Halloween, for the Halloween party. He's going to be a Cowboys cheerleader. A cheerleader.
Okay. All right. You're gonna
He's even gonna shave his beard off and everything so he looks authentic.
You gonna wear your skirt and your booty shorts and all that
stuff? And his boots. His boots.
Make sure you got the boots on.
Yep.
With the tassels on them.
Damn, y'all infatuating with the cheerleaders, huh? I know we got the best cheerleaders. Guys.
He's even gonna buy a blonde wig. He's gonna buy a blonde wig.
Oh damn!
Oh shit!
Damn! Calm down with y'all fantasies, guys. Damn!
Blonde wig and a beard.
Yeah. No, he's shaving his beard off.
Oh,
so he can look authentic.
Got it.
All right. So anyway,
sorry,
okay, baby. So anyway, we don't have any interest groups tonight, and being it's the last day of the month. I mean, it's so we don't have any, but they will be back with us tomorrow. So I don't know. I was just informed this morning, and I guess I had to reach out to Andy and see if he's cool with it. But if you were listening in, let us know. I mean, would you rather do Jaws, which is our normal interest group for tomorrow, or would you rather do another watch party for the debate?
Watch party for the debate. I need to know about them dog tacos.
You know, so but yeah, let us know down in the comments. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Watch
we can
party.
do another
Brittany.
watch party.
I'm
We
with
can work
Brittany.
that out. So
Debate party.
so on the flip side of that, man, we had a great weekend. I want to give a shout out to a few folks. We went down Saturday to Inglewood. We had a visit with the Inglewood chapter and ran up on some folks down there. So I'd like to shout out Miss Esmeralda. She's one of our fellow faithful listeners. I guess she don't comment. Maybe I can bait her into giving us a comment and let us know she's there, right? Miss, what was the other lady? Miss, the other Brittany, of course, and Stefan and Kevin and all them folks, Tabisa. All of them, man. We had a great time down there. Went and had us some great food. Went over to Doolin Soul Food Kitchen, and man, we had a great meal over there.
You got some oxtails?
No, I was trying. I tried to talk Pedro into getting some. I told him he got to get some next time. So
I do.
You know, either that or some smothered pork chops or some short ribs or something. You know what I'm saying?
I had some fried chicken, guys, with some mashed potatoes.
Boring.
No, you didn't have mashed potatoes. You had yams.
Oh no, yams and mac and cheese.
Mac and cheese. Remember, you got double mac and cheese.
Yeah. I heard
that mac and cheese was good. I'm not a mac and cheese person, but that thing was good.
Yeah, I enjoyed your meal too, Britt.
Oh yeah, I loved my fish and my mac and cheese and my greens and my red beans and rice, of course.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, no, we had a really, really great time. It was a very interesting day, a long day.
yeah.
Wow, I mean, I'm seriously. I got on the train at like 8:45 in the morning. I didn't get home until like 10:20. Well, 9:22 when I got off the train. So wow. So I mean, that's 13-hour day right there at least.
Big boy.
You know, but we had a great time. We really, really did. So thank you for everybody, y'all's hospitality and help, whatever. Tabisa, I really appreciate you, sweetheart. She was a big help. I mean, because
oh yeah, she always does help. She's a member of the Inglewood chapter, NFB.
Right.
She's great help.
Because that coffee shop is a ADA lawsuit waiting to happen. That's that kiosk thing they got going on up in there, man. That thing, they need to work that out some kind of way. Because
with no dogs.
No. Kiosks is where you have to order everything from a kiosk,
like a touchscreen computer or whatever.
No.
Yeah, and then you gotta go get them.
You gotta. Oh wow, that's crazy.
Yeah, then you gotta go wait in line and get your food. So
that's crazy.
Tabisa was really, really helpful. I mean, there was a lot of folks there, so she was actually helping people place their orders and then taking them back in the back where we were sitting, and then running the orders to us. So, I mean, I really, really appreciate her. I really do. She was a great, great help. You know,
I like that coffee shop, but I was telling Pedro, first of all, they don't have nothing that's unsweetened. And being diabetic, I always just get like unsweetened tea and do like Splenda or something. But everything, like even the light was super sugary. Like I had to put water in my tea because they didn't have nothing that was unsweetened. Everything was sweetened, and then I had to add a cup of water in my drink just to drink it. It was way too sugary. I would be in trouble if I was over there.
Right.
You know, but I don't know. I didn't understand why they didn't have nothing that didn't have sugar in it. I mean, there's a lot of diabetics out there. You know what I mean?
Well, that's why there's a lot of diabetics out there.
There's a drink there. There's a drink there called the Devil's Ashtray.
Oh damn.
Ashtray.
I don't know about that one.
I don't know about that one.
I don't want to mess with that, but I want to address something. Me and Brittany had an episode at the train station. It's amazing, you know, how people do what they do. I mean, there's been many times I've talked about this many times about how when we're navigating through Union Station or whatever, and you know, I mean, especially when we're coming in off the train, it's really easy. We know where we're going, right? So we just make our way out the platform. We got people run up and grab on us, pull on us, holler at us, whatever, right? Over one day, I mean, I get it because it's like they want to help, right? They may not know how, right? So anyway, on our way home, me and Brittany are coming in, and we found a flaw in their system, which is we can access the schedule on the app for the Metrolink, right? But when we click on the train we want, it would not tell us what platform that train was on. Mind you, Union Station has about 15 different platforms. Okay. So it's a lot of platforms, right? So if you don't know what platform, you're in trouble, especially like us, right? So the sighted folks, as they walk through Union Station, it's just like the airport. They got the monitors up on the wall, telling you what train, what track, what time, all that good stuff, right? Arrivals, departures, all that good stuff, just like the airport. Well, it don't do us no good. We can't see that, right? So we knew this in advance getting there, that we didn't know what platform. Well, in my head, my plan was there's always a security guard out front helping direct traffic. So I was going to grab him and get a red cap, get us some help, because we don't know what platform, right? If we knew what platform, it wouldn't be a problem. But we didn't know what platform. So anyway, there was nobody there. Oh, wow. So Brett takes off and we start walking in, and we know where the information booth is. So we made our way over there. We ended up, there was an event going on in Union Station where they rent out the space, and it was loud in there. We found somebody we thought was an employee of, Union Station or whatever. Come to find out he was the gatekeeper for the event. He said, "Oh, you folks trying to check back in?" No, we're trying to find a train. "Oh, well, I can't help you with that." Boom, boom, boom. And I mean, no help whatsoever, right? Oh, wow. So anyway, we made our way and we kept going, and we went through the food court. Britt's got a little bit of vision. I mean, God bless my sister. She was trying super, super hard, right? To help us get through this, right? We're running late. We're trying to get to our train. Anyway, we don't run up on nobody. So we get into the tunnel where all these platforms are lined up, right? And we're trying to figure out how to, and so, what, best thing I can think of, let's grab somebody who's walking by and ask them to read the monitor for us right quick, right? I was literally talking to people and they were walking by me like I did not exist. Seriously. I mean, they just ignored us. I finally got one lady that had kids, and then bottom line, she straight out told me, "Oh, well, I ain't got time for all that. I got to go." And she bounced.
Oh, wow.
Right. So we're sitting there and we're trying to figure it out. Like I said, we're running short on time. Britt slipped away and went back towards the food court to try to find somebody, that works there to help us out. Somebody read the monitor, right? So anyway, I guess somebody had been going the other direction. Maybe they told the guard. I don't know. But anyway, I got approached by a guard that came from the other direction. So he asked me, "Sir, you need help?" I said, "Yeah, we do, man. We're trying to get the next thing smoking to San Bernardino, right?" So he said, "Oh, okay, we got one leaving right here. Was it 7:35? It's on track 7B. Well, here, come on, I can help you get there." And I said, "All right, well, come on, Britt, let's go." And I grabbed his shoulder and we took off, right? So we get down there because we only had like maybe 5 minutes at that point. Ooh. Okay. So we were moving to get down there. We got to tell dude, I said, "Okay, if you just get us to the ramp, we're good from there, right?" He says, "Okay." So we get to the ramp and he says, "Here you go. So we're at the ramp of 7 now." I said, "Okay, come on, Britt, let's go." And he said, "Sir, who are you talking to?" I said, "I'm talking to the young lady that's with me." He said, "Sir, there's nobody with you."
Oh, shit.
I said, "Come on, man. I mean, she was right there with me. Come on, where you at? Britt, where are you?" He said, "Sir, there was no woman with you when I came and helped you."
Oh, damn.
So now now he's talking to me like I have dementia, right? So I said, oh no, I can't have this, right? This man think I'm crazy. So I reach my phone, I grab my pocket, I grab my phone, Britt, where you at? She's, well, I'm back down. Where you at? I says, I'm up here on 7. She hung up the phone and came. She made it up there really, really fast, right? I said, see, I'm not crazy. And we took off. So anyway, we made our way up the ramp. And because we were running late, we just jumped on the train. Not the normal car we normally sit on, right? And for me, it's kind of important that I get on a particular spot because that way when I get off the train, I know exactly where I'm at and I can find my way to get my Uber and whatnot to get home, right?
Mm-hmm.
So anyway, we're riding and me and Britt talking, you know, we shook it off. I'm trying to convince her to shake it off. She's feeling bad, thinking she let me down, all that. We out there stuck together. Sis, you did not let me down. Like I said, it wouldn't have been any different if you were by yourself or I was by myself. It would have been the same situation. Can't neither one of us read that monitor, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the schedule is not coming up on the app right that way. So anyway, we on this train and we ride and we talk and we chilling. And the conductor comes walking through, and it just happened to be one of the conductors I know. And he looks down and he says, Ed, what in the hell are you doing way up here? Because I'm up in the front of the train, and normally, you know, we're in the back of the train heading towards San Bernardino, right? So anyway, Brittany was already talking about, no, I'm gonna ride all the way in with you so I can make sure you can get to your spot. And that's another reason I love my baby sister, because she's willing to do those kind of things, right? But at the same time, I'm not trying to inconvenience her. I'm trying to tell her, baby, I think I can make it, you know, boom, boom, boom. And then, like I said, Chris came up. So anyway, Chris helped us get back in the back car where we normally sit. And then that way he freed it up so that I didn't have to inconvenience Brittany and so on and so forth. And everybody made it home safely, you know. Wow. So, but I mean, it was just an amazing thing. I mean, I told Britt when I'm sitting there talking to people and they were ignoring me, I told her, baby, we need to go live. I said, people are not going to believe this stuff right here. Because I mean, we're blind, but we can hear everybody walking past us.
Yeah, I understand that. It's like what happened to us when we were crossing the street over there. Like the cars, they stopped for the people that was sighted, but when they saw us, even though it was already crossing and they saw us, they were like, "Oh, I think we could sneak through." Type mentality, like, oh, I guess ignore them in a way, like what you were saying they were doing. And that is an issue when people are not caring or they're not considering, like, hold up, they might need something. I know some people might be busy because it is a train station, but nonetheless, you know, you could stop and acknowledge it. I'm sorry, sir, I don't got time, but what do you need? Or a quick minute, you know what I mean? Like, but ignoring somebody, like, oh, they're not there. I don't think they would love that feeling either. You know what I mean?
Well,
Especially
that was
excited.
another thing. We actually did have one lady, remember, Britt? She said, well, I'm going to go down here and I'm going to get you some help. And she was headed towards the food court. And I said, okay, well, hopefully we're going to get some help real soon, right? And then we sat there. I said, Britt, I don't know. Do we want to wait on her? Or we want to try to grab somebody else, right? And I think that's about the time Britt slipped off. I'm not sure, right? But bottom line, I mean, we were running out of time, man. I mean, the thing that gets to me, Pedro, is like I said, you get people come up to us all the time when we're in there, right? And maybe they approach us the wrong way or whatever, but at least they are trying to help, right? But then when we need help, we can't find nobody.
They're not there. They're not there.
There's nobody there, you know. I mean, it was amazing, you know. So I mean, awareness is important. We really, 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 really need to create this awareness.
To be fair, traveling through Union Station on Saturday is a totally different animal.
It was different. It was, I mean, you know, of course, it's not a commuter day, right? It's just a day where everybody was going to and from, partying and whatever. I mean, you know, we was feeling a little good ourselves, right? We've been partying all day, so But again, we had a great day. It was until that moment, and then I mean, myself personally, I've just learned to kind of shake that stuff off. I can't let that stuff bother me. Why? Because I'm still traveling. I still haven't reached my destination yet. I got to let that stuff go before I get to my next challenge.
But the reality is that people they don't. You're invisible. Even though they see that you can't see, you're invisible.
To them, they just act like we're invisible anyway. Well, they can't see me, so they don't know I'm walking past them or whatever. Well, no, we hear you.
Yeah, we hear. Yeah, that's the. I don't understand that. Like, oh, I'm just flying through here. I'm not walking. I'm not. Like you could hear the person and stuff. You could dictate that they're there.
It's amazing. It is amazing. And like Pedro said, when you're crossing them streets and stuff, we crossed at a major intersection, right? There's a light there. It's not like it's a stop sign, whatever, right? So we're crossing on the green. And like Pedro said, folks that are sitting there getting ready to make a right turn, they see us coming and say, oh, well, I got time in them. Woo, they just shoot out in front of us and make a right turn.
Mm-hmm.
And while we're still trying to get to the opposite corner. And then plus, number one, we can't see where we're going, right? We're hoping we're walking in a straight line, right? Number one. Number two, we're trying to go fast. Why? Because we can't see the don't walk sign. We don't know when it starts flashing. There ain't no audible signal there, right? So we're just trying to make things happen as fast as we can. And then we got cars that, oh, well, I can make it. Boom. Next thing you know, they done ran over one of us, or maybe they run over our cane and snap our cane, whatever.
That has happened. I know a person that they got ran over like that. My cane got ran over like that for a driver not paying attention. Think she's in the gutter lane, thinking she could make a right, and I'm about to hit the corner. And I'm in the second lane before the gutter lane. I'm on that one. So she just sped up and and she tried to leave because I couldn't see.
Yeah. Yeah.
And the car had to stop and honk and told her, where you going? And honk until she got off.
Yeah. I had a friend of mine, his guide dog got hit that way. And the dude just drove off. It was crazy.
Yeah,
I don't know. I just think some people don't care. They're busy on their phones. I mean, how many was there? 8, 10 of us? We're gonna walk in. I mean, we didn't almost get hit that day, but I'm just saying, people don't care. It's just like Ed said, try to make that quick right before they get on the crosswalk. But it's crazy. I mean, there's 10 of us.
And then chop it off. We had one lady was walking with a walker with us.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Wow. It's just certain streets I won't cross. I know my neighborhood. I've lived here for 30 years. But it is a certain street that I will not cross. And that's just because people are not paying attention. They see my cane.
Yep.
But I'm afraid to cross.
Yeah.
Well, because they'll hit me. They don't care. Because it's like, okay, is she really blind or is she really blind?
Well, yeah, you're right, Carol. And it's not only to the blind community. Now it's just drivers, period. For anybody. Anyone walking, even bicycles, you gotta be aware because these drivers ain't paying attention. They're on their phone. They're on that. Let me get here. Like if you have a car that could go 40 to 60 miles, right? Wouldn't you just leave a few minutes before, 10 minutes before? Your leave time, so you could have 10 minutes to look for your parking space or whatever you need to do when you get there, right? So you don't have to be speedy in the street.
For time.
Yeah, and this is what I'm talking about.
I'm gonna beat a 2,000-pound vehicle.
I know. We walk. We have to walk and to reach 1 mile.
I don't see them. They see me.
Yeah.
Right.
Well,
exactly. And George commented. He said, "Good morning, everyone," and he knows somebody who got hit by a car and passed away.
Yeah, I mean it happens.
Morning,
I mean,
George.
It's and just to make that correlation to what Pedro was saying, it's not really it's the drivers kind of thing because for those that know me, I'm injured. Blind because of a motorcycle accident. I was on a motorcycle. When I was on a used to ride all the time. the biggest danger about riding a motorcycle is not riding a motorcycle. It's the people in the cars that don't see the motorcycles. They don't pay attention. They just run right over the motorcycles. They turn, change lanes right on top of motorcycles, all different kind of stuff, So, again, it's, folks, if you're going to take on the responsibility of driving a car, take on the responsibility of being aware of what's going on around you. You know what I'm saying?
No, I agree. And Thomas Hutchinson, he also commented, he said he was hit by a lady going 45 miles an hour, and he was with his service dog, and his service dog got killed, and he broke his femur. And the police didn't even come to talk to him about it, about the accident.
Awful. And that's just like, I like Ed, you were a motorcycle rider. I always hated Harleys. I thought they were so loud, but friends of mine told me the reason why I ride one is because I want cars to hear me. I'm Ninja or Suzuki or Kawasaki, beep, 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 speed. But they ride a Harley based on the sound so that drivers and vehicles can hear them.
I mean, we
felt safer.
We would literally, put different exhausts, take the factory exhaust off the bikes and put on a custom exhaust because factory was way too quiet. Whether it was as we call a rice rocket or a Harley, whatever the case may be, right? We always modify that exhaust to make it louder so that people can hear you. I've had occasions out there where I'm rolling with on my Honda, which had a 4-in-1 custom exhaust with no baffle in it. You talking about loud?
520?
No, it was 750.
Nice.
So, but it bottom line, no baffle. It's super loud. And dude made a right turn and changed lanes in front of me to turn into a gas station and cut me off. And I'm riding right next to him.
Oh, wow.
But for whatever reason, he couldn't hear me, So, I mean, again,
it is an issue. It is an issue, not even a blind issue. It's an issue, period. Because
it's an issue. You're right. It's an issue with the
people are just not paying attention, period.
That's why I always talked about a making every 5-7 years, 2 weeks without a license. Let them take public transportation so they can be
I'm with you, Pedro.
So they could be like, okay, this is a car.
It feels like.
Yeah, see how it feels like, so they know, you know what I mean? That driving is a privilege. You have a 2,000-pound weapon. It's a deadly weapon. That's why law enforcement is able to pew pew at you. If you try to, because it's considered a deadly weapon.
Yes.
Well, the hard thing is we're visually impaired, so I have a little bit of sight, but there's times where we have to stop when cars are in a parking lot and they're just zooming by and they don't even stop to let us pass by or cross or whatever.
And
like
they see you, Monica.
Being blind. And then we got to watch them. I mean, instead of them watching us, we got to watch them. And, especially right now when everybody wants to start getting ready for the holidays and they want that parking in the front and, they rather hit somebody than wait and to get that parking.
Right.
So everybody just watch out.
People just being killed by vehicles or
it's just
that statistic is not out there, but I know.
No, well, I mean, it may
all the time.
It might be. We just need to research.
Yeah, we really dug into it. We probably can find some stats on that. But anyway,
That's a good idea. That's a good idea.
We are at the bottom of our hour, so we're going to run through these commercials right quick, and then we'll be right back with you on the other side.
If you'd like to know more about Blind United, you can visit our website at blindunited.org. You can email us at info@blindunited.org. You can call us at 909-846-8825. You can follow us on Instagram at Blind United Interest Groups. You can follow us on X at Blind United 22. You can watch our YouTube channel, Blind United. You could join our Facebook group, Blind United Interest Groups, or you can follow our Facebook page, Blind United.
You are cordially invited to Blind United's Spooky Evening on Saturday, October 26th, 2024, from 4 p.m. to 9 p.m. at the Veteran Foreign War Post 2070, VFW, 825 South Magnolia Avenue, Monrovia, California, 91016. Cross Street is Chestnut. Come and enjoy a fun, spooky evening with games, a costume contest, and Halloween treats with friends and family. 825 South Magnolia Avenue. Cost per adult $25, children $5 to $13, $15, children 4 and under free. The meal will include hot links and a grilled chicken sandwich, chips, potato salad, soda, water, and cupcakes. A cash bar will be available. Door prize drawings will be held throughout the event. Deadline to turn in money is Thursday, October 10th, 2024. You can sell your money to Blind United Incorporated at blindunited2022@gmail.com. All children must be accompanied by an adult to the restroom. For more information, you may contact F.A. Chandra Howard at 909-774-6290 or Cheryl Thurston at 909-821-9589.
All right. Well, now that we know what Pedro's going to be wearing, has anybody else got their costume figured out yet?
Tisha said good morning to all, and Tisha said she commented that she agrees with Monica that the blind have to watch out for the sighted drivers.
Of course we do. Of course we do. Yeah.
You
Good
had
morning, Tisha.
Good morning, Tisha. You had a bad experience. We had a bad experience coming home as well on Saturday, man. We got picked up at 6:30. Pedro had he was gonna drop me off here at the apartment, and then he was gonna go back to his kid's house, and he had a pickup at 9:15, and we were on access all the way to 10:10 at night from 6:30.
I'm
It almost
telling you.
took us 4 hours to get home, and man,
It took me 11:30 something, 11:40.
he dropped me off. He only had 5 minutes. He had to run in here, get his stuff, and run back out and catch another access to go back home. But it was crazy. And then
I was just going to try to give those that may not understand what we're talking about. I'm going to give them a scenario, right?
Mhm.
So bottom line, Pedro and Monica are traveling maybe about 30, 35 miles, right?
Mm-mm.
And they're using access, right?
We're traveling 15 miles.
No,
Okay.
no, not to your house from Inglewood.
No, your house to my house is 8 miles.
Okay,
Bro.
but no, we're talking about from
What's
Inglewood
access?
Yeah,
to
from Inglewood.
Whittier.
Yeah.
Yeah,
From Inglewood
it's
to
less
Whittier.
than
Is that
20.
like Dark Paratransit down here?
Okay.
Yes,
So
it is.
okay, that makes it even worse. So they're traveling less
Yeah, it makes
than
it
20
way
miles.
worse. It's less than 20 miles.
Less than 20 miles, and they're using access services, right? Me and Brittany, we do Uber to get to Union Station, and then we use public transportation. We're riding a train, right? And I'm traveling 65 miles to my house, okay? And I still made it home before Pedro and Monica got to Whittier.
Mhm.
That's insane, guys. Less than 20 miles took us almost 4 hours. It's insane.
Crazy.
Ed got to his house before us. It's insane when he's
crazy.
traveling 65 miles away.
That's crazy.
You know,
It
it's
is too.
insane.
Yeah, because you know what, Pedro, now that I think about it, it wasn't 30 miles. It was under 20 because we paid $275 to get there.
Exactly.
So it was under 19. But I don't know. Sometimes I feel like Access is a great service. It's, a taxi service, or they have vans or whatever, and they pick up disabled. But sometimes I feel like they just treat us anyway, and we just got to deal with it because what other
Gotta wait.
choices do we have? You know what
Gotta
I'm
wait.
saying?
Mhm.
Like that van was driving around in Inglewood and picking up, dropping off, picking up, dropping off. I just feel like, they could have sent us with somebody else that wasn't just staying in that local area and take us like further out, because I even told the driver, And then he had the nerve to get mad at me. And I'm all, sir, I'm not blaming you. I'm just trying to figure out because he has another access to catch. And we're trying to figure out if we got to cancel because Pedro had already canceled once. And then they give him a 10. And, I just got to know if we're going to make it there by 10:10 because, he needs a cancel. He can't get a no-show. And so he got kind of upset with me or whatever. And I'm all like, but I just feel like sometimes they just.
Look, if I wanted to be a DICK, if I wanted to be that, I could have told him, get on your radio and get with dispatch. I could have made it really hard for him. I would have been, no, I don't care. You're a driver. You're right. You're a driver. You're the middleman. So get to your supervisor, get to someone on that microphone, on that, on that radio.
Right.
I could have really been, and I'm gonna, I'm not gonna get loud or nothing. And
now here's the crazy part, Pedro. Let me ask a question. Who booked the ride from Inglewood to Whittier?
I did.
Okay, so bottom line, you had that ride booked, and then also on the schedule, you had another ride booked from Whittier.
Yeah, they could see this. They could see this. That's what I'm saying. Those type of jobs, like those type of jobs, need artificial intelligence. They need out. I don't care that somebody's losing their job. They need it because it's being 4 hours. 4 hours to go 20 miles. Ain't no public transportation. Stupid. They tell you. Book your ride like if you were traveling in a public transportation. That's what they tell you.
You could have walked and got there faster.
Yeah. Well, see, that's my thing. Access is considered to be public transportation, but the difference is with public transportation, true public transportation, right? Bus, rail, whatever the case may be, right? They are on a schedule. Access is not.
Yeah, so that's why I say why they do make why they always say, well, you have to ride like you're thinking you're riding on public transportation. You have to book it early. You have to do this. And I'm like, well, you're not in a schedule. So why are you trying to compare yourself to a bus? Because if we're running on a schedule and I could have gone on a bus, hop on the metro, and then get off over here somewhere, over here by Santa Fe Springs, over here by Lakewood or something, going towards Monica's house, and then catch another bus, let's say over here at Norwalk, I would have got off. I could have got there way, way faster. But to tell you the truth, for a blind person trying to do that, and it's his first time to do that, it's a little too much to be already partied out, being a little buzz. I'm not going to do that. You know what I'm saying? It's going to put a lot of stress on Monica and things like that. But it's insane. I don't know why they try to compare themselves to public transportation, because I could go and make the case that they're failing that comparison. They failing because they're not on a schedule. They're not getting people there in time. I'm taking 4 hours double than a bus would.
I mean, imagine this, see, that's what I don't now. That's the difference, I guess. One of the differences between, LA and out here with us in San Bernardino, right?
Mm-hmm.
We can let our access know what our appointment time is, right? And then they will set the pickup time in accordance to them getting us there by that time, right?
Yeah.
Where you guys, they don't allow you to do that in LA.
No.
And they want you to guesstimate everything.
In Dallas.
I mean, they want you to.
Transit is the same way in Dallas. Say, if I say I need to be someplace at 10 o'clock, they'll tell me.
I mean, but at least they know you need to be there by a certain time. Again, in LA, they don't care.
They don't. Okay. They don't. You could look. What? You could call and be like, okay, I want to ride for 11 a.m. They could give you a 9:50 or a 12:50 and be like, choose one.
Oh no.
Yeah. They don't give you very good times.
Crazy.
It's crazy. It's really, really sad.
It's insane. It's insane because they haven't bettered the system or anything. They try to partner up with Uber. They stopped that. Now I'm hearing that they're trying to do another. When you book your regular ride, an Uber might pick you up, but that's to alleviate their system. But I don't know. They're not doing nothing. No competition. When there's no competition, there is no improvement.
You know what I think they're gonna. I'm sorry, Paige. You know what I think they're going to be using that for? Is the steady rides. Because those folks that, like that have jobs and use that to get back and forth to work, they need to be there by a certain time. So therefore, they'll probably plug that in for the folks that's doing the steady rides,
because
right?
they already have some stuff like that. Like
Right, they're already on schedule. They don't have to call in every day and book their ride. They just know Monday through Friday, they got a steady pickup and a steady drop off. It's both ways, right?
Well,
So
does the
they need
state
to
pay for
start
that
something like
though?
that. But still, when I was going to
yeah,
Wayfinders and they will pick me up, they had in the system, it would tell the van priority on this rider. Okay, so I don't know if that means dropping him off like a little faster because they thought I was going to work, but I was going to class, so they were like priority on this, And some people have some type of priority, but I guess it's just a title to make you feel like you okay. I'm priority, but no, because it would take me 3 hours to get from Whittier to my school. Even from Southgate to my school would take me 3 freaking hours, guys. And it's less than 15 miles.
I just feel like sometimes they just treat us anyway, and we got to deal with it
right.
Yeah, sometimes
because
it
we
is
don't have
crazy.
another option. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
I mean, yeah, that's true. That's true.
I
So
think
you're
this is why the drivers that have licenses need to experience accidents.
yeah.
not to, I mean, those vans are not the most comfortable. You're
No.
sitting there, and I mean, I didn't just start harassing the driver right away. I waited a couple hours, but
Yeah.
I'm just like, how long is this gonna take? And then I was getting mad and I was getting frustrated, but
So
I'm just
yeah,
like, 4 hours for 20 miles? We could have went all the way to Vegas.
yeah. And
Vegas is
then
only 4 hours
honestly too,
away.
if they're gonna have us wait, right? They're gonna have us sit here a couple hours. Wouldn't you make your seats comfortable? Wouldn't you make them comfortable? The seats are not like a regular car van or any van. These are straight up. You sitting straight up. They have some cushion, of course, but it's all
Where?
leathery. It gets hot. It's not even. It's not comfortable. And I know
Where's
what they're gonna say. It's not for comfortableness.
where's the cushion? I ain't never felt no cushion. I mean, you might as well be sitting on a wood bench when you're sitting in them access vans.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the cars ain't that much better. The cabs, they're not that
Yeah.
much better.
Mm-hmm.
I did already. Yeah. And
I'm gonna jump out of here because somebody was calling me and it keeps playing the commercials. I don't know why.
Mine too. Mine too.
Yeah, so I'm
I
gonna
just
jump
jumped
out
out
and
and
I'll
jumped
jump
back
on
in
Facebook.
too.
Okay. Well,
All
thank
right,
you for
bye.
coming in with us, baby.
Okay, bye.
Mike and Carol Phillips said good morning to all, and they think that we should do the watch party for the debate tomorrow.
Hi, Mike.
Well, good morning, Mike and Miss Carol from Morro Bay.
Carol.
So, yeah, I did an interview with them on Friday, that radio station up north. I can't remember what it was, but I put our names and stuff out there, what we do. So hopefully, we get a few more folks from the Bay Area to come in and join in on what we do. So it was a good experience to do that. I got another interview going on today with the folks that we had on our show. Was it CCLVI? So they did an interview with us, and they invited me to come do a interview with them tonight for their regular, I believe it's their monthly meeting or whatever. So they want me to come in and give you like a guest speaker, I guess. So I wish I could put that link out there. I need to ask and see if I can put that link out there for everybody in case they want to come in and listen in on that. I should have already asked that question, but trust and believe I will represent us well and all that good stuff. So just trying to do what we do, y'all. So, but man, again, we had a great time on Saturday. I really enjoyed it. I needed to get away. I needed to relax for a minute. As they say, you know, I'm in this because I want to help folks in our community. And, you know, when I got up Saturday morning, I was telling folks I really didn't want to go, right? You know what? That's a long way. It's a lot of traveling, transportation, you know, whatever. I don't do the access, so I knew there was another little extra expense in doing the Uber and stuff like that. But you know what? I said, you know what? I want to hang with my people. I want to go out, you know, have a little fun. And just happened to run into a gentleman that was there. He's newly blind. I mean, this gentleman has only been blind for 4 months. And he is brand new to this, but he's already gone through his grieving of losing his sight. He's snapped out of it, and he's ready to move forward. So, man, Floyd, my brother, I know you're not on here right now. I'm going to put his name out here because hopefully he's going to be a big part of what we got going on soon, joining in on all the different stuff that we do. Yeah, he's got a long road in front of him, but he was just amazed. He didn't realize there was that many blind people in LA. You know, because again, we were at a blind function, right? So there was a lot of folks there and so on and so forth. And then he was telling me yesterday when I was speaking with him, you know, he said, man, y'all think I'll just be sitting there? He said, but I'm paying attention. You know, he said, when I got home, he said, man, I got to turn my voiceover on and I started trying to do this and trying to do that. You know, I just let me know he's motivated. He's trying to learn how to work his stuff. You know, he wants to get back to living his best life as soon as possible. So, Floyd, man, welcome to the community. You know, I mean, I don't know. That sounds kind of a little strange saying that, right? Because we got to suffer a loss to be a part of this community. That you know, that's so it sounds a little strange, but
yeah, but think
right.
about it like this. At least there is a community once you take that loss, because you're gonna feel it, you're gonna hurt, you know, you're gonna be depressed. But once you know that there's a community out there that you can hang and connect with, and same people that are different people going through the same thing you're going through, and know the issue, and you could talk to, makes it way better.
It's still happening with me. I mean, here it is. What, I've been blind since 2021, and I'm still struggling. But I know that there are people that are out there that are trying to help pull me back and say, hey, you got to let this go, boo. This is just the way it is. Darkness is what you see every morning, and you are better than it. And I appreciate that part.
I mean, we live our life in the dark now, you know. I mean, so when you hear me say, you know, my brother in the dark, my sister in the dark, it's not, you know, that I'm trying to say we live on the dark side of life. We just live in the dark. You know,
that's right.
So, but we can make it happen. I mean, there's a will and a way, even with, you know, our struggles. I mean, I've been legally blind now for 40 years, right? And I still have struggles. I mean, we were just talking about it. You know, most of the struggles that we have are not necessarily due to our skills.
Right.
They're due to flaws within the system.
That's true.
You know, where things are just not accessible. And then that brings us back to this, our movement here, the One Voice movement, you know, being that we don't have these things within our system because we're not speaking with one voice. You know, as I always want to point out, you know, look at folks with wheelchairs. They got everything they need because they speak with one voice. Look at the deaf community. They got everything they need because they speak with one voice. You know, so we have to speak with one voice in order to get the things we need. That's the only way we're going to get them, you know, so. With all that being said, What else we got going on?
We got more comments. Thomas Hutchinson said from Colorado, he said what's really concerning is these 15-inch screens in these cars and also these electric cars that don't make any noise. That's concerning, and the fact that people don't pay attention. All of that, Thomas. All of that.
All
Yeah.
that. Yeah, all
Let
that.
me share. Can I share a story? I was walking my neighborhood, and at the end of my block it's a stop sign. Okay, so I walk across it. I hear a horn. I say, where the fuck? Where did this car come from? Electric car. Electric car. I did not hear it. I know it's supposed to be efficient. It's supposed to be better for the environment, but I'm telling you all, it scared the mess out of me because I did not hear it. And so I'm backing up with my cane trying to get back to the corner where I was just about to cross. And I'm like, where did this car come from? I know that these things are supposed to be beneficial for us in this world, but for us blind people, what you just said, Britt, ooh.
I mean, I believe there's supposed to be regulation that says that they're supposed to make a sound. I mean, I do know, often when I'm doing my Ubers and whatnot, I often get the Teslas, and the Teslas do have, a sound associated with them. I mean, when they're sitting there idling, they're just kind of woo woo, a
Yeah, like a humming.
a little robotic sound.
But no, Carol's right. She has a point though. There's some cars when they start speeding up and they're already driving, the sound stops. The sound stops because you can't hear because they're going fast, But when they're slowed down and then they come to almost like a stop and stuff, the sound starts because I heard it before, and I'm like, oh snap! And it's true. If you're crossing and the car is driving fast, you're not gonna hear it.
Right. Well, I remember seeing a movie. Not that well a while back now, but anyway, I can't even remember the name of the stars. But the whole premise of the movie was these guys were actually working for Chrysler, and Chrysler was supposedly coming out with their electric car, and it had all of the the speed and all of that kind of stuff of a like a muscle car, like a Charger kind of car, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
And these two guys, one was a brainiac, right, the nerd, and the other one was supposed to be more of the salesman kind of guy, right? So, but anyway, they created a synthesizer for the electric car to where when you pressed on the accelerator, it made the sound of a muscle car, just like you were driving a muscle car.
Yeah, continue. I got something to say about that.
I mean, but my point being, yeah, that was a comedy and so on and so forth, but we need that.
Yeah,
we need that. When they're hard on their throttle, we want to hear the we want to know they coming.
Yeah. Understood. Yes. All right. I took a Uber, so a Mustang Mach E picked me up, and when I seen it on the Uber app, I was like, oh man, I get to touch the Mach E because I like cars and shit. Sorry for the cussing. And I was like, oh, I want to see how the inside is and stuff, right? I'm talking to the driver. He's pumped up. He loves this car. He's like, the only thing I would like to change is when I step on the gas, it gives me the engine sound in here through the speakers, but not outside. So I'm like, what the hell, Ford? What the hell, Ford? Why you didn't put it outside, bro?
Right. You don't need it inside. You need it outside.
Exactly. I was like, what's going on, bro? Like, it was a nice design. The interior was nice. You could change the color of the lights of the dash, of the doors on the locks. It has little lights. You could change the color to better suit your interior and stuff like that. It was dope. The roof was missing. It had a glass, and it's a Mustang. But this Mustang is more of a sedan. It's a little off the ground. You have to kind of step up and get it. It was pretty dope. But that little issue. He said, like, I wish you had the speakers outside, so I could just, and I'm like, yeah, that's a great point, because then we'd be able to hear it.
Yeah, we need to hear that, y'all. But again, with one voice, we can make stuff like that happen. Yes. If we all speak with one voice, we can make stuff like that happen. Blind United is not an organization that's sitting in here trying to tell you how to live your life. You know what I'm saying? We're not sitting there trying to tell you, that you have to go to this training school, or you have to use this cane, or you have to, get this particular guide dog, whatever, right? We're saying whatever works for you, right? And as long as we support one another through this journey, then we can make sure that everybody gets what they need, because we're supporting one another, right? Like we say, maybe I don't need an audible signal and Brittany does, so I'm gonna have her back, because I know she's gonna have my back when I say I want a tactile strip to help me get across the street. Again, I'm good. I can work it out if I had a tactile strip to make sure I walk straight across the street.
Oh, I never thought of that. Damn. Hey, we need that. We need that. Also, I need the countdown.
I couldn't live without. I don't know about y'all, but Britt, I couldn't live without my cane.
I couldn't live without my cane either. The You Cane Give initiative, guys. That's YOU Cane Give, guys. So what Jimmy does is he gets refurbished old beat up canes, and he refurbishes them and he gives them to people who are desperately in need of a cane. But that's not all, folks. He gives them a cane, and he gives them a solar-powered digital recorder with instructions on how to use the cane and how to repair the cane. And it's free 99, you guys. So he goes to these countries and gives these well-deserving people canes. So if you want to support the You Cane Give initiative, you can go to youcanegive.org. That website again is YOU canegive.org. Go over there, get you a shipping label, and ship your old dusty, rusty cane over there, and send it all the way to Tennessee, and Jimmy will refurbish it and give it to somebody who is in desperate need of a cane. And if you can't help that way, you can always donate. Every little bit helps. That's youcanegive.org. And if you can't help that way, don't go plain, go custom cane. That's custom with a K, guys. So customcane.com, get you a nice cane, get you a Chargers cane, get you a Cowgirls cane, get you a Braille alphabet, get you a cane with Bible verses all over it, get you a cane with eyeballs, get you a pink bedazzled cane with Minnie Mouse ears, get you a rainbow cane, red, blue, green, Blind United cane, vote for Kamala cane, turn Texas blue cane. Whatever you want, it's like Burger King. Jimmy has got it for you. You can get any type of tip you want. You can get an all-terrain cane. You can get aircraft aluminum. You can get telescoping canes. You can get a cane light so that them drivers can see you at night. Or if you have a little bit of vision and you need a light, you can get a cane light. Or you can get a cane speaker. You could be bumping down Crenshaw with your cane speaker like you're a motorcycle. You know, do you guys, like, let's just have fun with this disability. I know I'm never going to get my sight back, so the least I can do is have a good time with it.
Amen. I mean, as we sit here and complain about audible signals and tactile strips and all this stuff, at least we don't have to worry about not getting a cane. We can go anywhere we want to get a cane. We can go to Amazon. We can go to many of the different Braille centers, blindness centers around the country. You know what I'm saying? Hey, we can call NFB and get a free cane, So, but these folks over there, they can't get a cane. So again, if you can help out with Jimmy, those shipping labels, they are free matter for the blind. So it's not going to cost you a dime to send your cane to Jimmy
Oh no, the wrap it up music. The wrap it up music. I'm talking
Hey, but hey, guys, if y'all want an ad like that, info@blindunited.org, man. Brittany puts it down. If y'all need a spot, contact us.
Exactly. I mean, we're looking for sponsors here on Blind United. So if you think that we are worthy of buying and using your products, what chances are we normally do, because of what? We are human, right? We're just humans with blindness. So we
like
use
Monica
all the
said, we're blind. We're not dead. We enjoy
right.
I might have lost sight, but I ain't lost vision on life.
We eat food, we wear clothes, we wear shoes, we wear hats, sunglasses, all that kind of stuff. So again, if you think you want to come and get a spot here on Blind United, info@blindunited.org, and we'll get you plugged in, right? So it is right at that time of the hour, so we're going to go ahead and wrap this one up.
Hit that notification bell, like and subscribe.
All that, please share, all of that stuff. Follow wherever you're watching us at, please run over there, like, subscribe, share, follow, scratch your butt, whatever it is tasking you to do, please do it. Because it all helps, right? So on that note, everybody have a great rest of your Monday. And
magnificent.
We will definitely be back with you folks again tomorrow. Same blind time, same blind channel.
Debate party. Woo!
Okay. Well, I mean, again, stay tuned. We're probably going to do the debate party tomorrow. So y'all come check us out. And then again, we'll have it posted in Facebook and all that stuff if we're actually doing it. I'm pretty sure we will. So anyway, everybody have a blessed day, and we will talk to you guys tomorrow. Have a great one. All right, we're out.
Good one, everybody.
Yeah. Should we do a stream and have it play behind us? Or we just do it on a Zoom?
I mean, we did it on the Zoom last time, and I mean, I think it was cool. I mean, I like being able to listen to what they're saying, and then, as long as everybody doesn't get outrageous, we can comment on, different things like that, right? Rather than everybody just be muted, because if we're going to be muted, we might as well be sitting somewhere watching it by ourselves.
That is true. So probably Zoom, right?
That is how you did the debate originally, right?
Huh?
When you did the original debate with
Kamala Ed,
and
we're still online.
Trump.
Let me check this.